2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Miami Heat. Looking at Miami, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And a chance to check out Kyle Lowry here, one of the more underrated guards in the league. But he is as tough a matchup as you will find.
I call him the little pit bull. You know, I actually seen him, the late, great Eggman, who was assistant general manager at Memphis at the time, introduced me to him. Fantastic leader, tons of passion, great will to win. Doesn't get enough credit, man, and he shoots the three ball just with anybody in the league.
Took him a long time to become an all-star, but now you can pretty much pencil him in.
That's right, Ernie. And when he gets a hot hand, he can absolutely take over a game with his shooting. And his passer reminds me of my main man, Pistol Pete Maravich, straight out of LSU.
Wow. That'll do it for now. Almost time for tip. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a great dribble penetrator, but three-pointers are not his focus. He said, I feel like I can get to the basket at will, so it feels like settling. Instead, I could have gotten fouled, got free throws, or an easier shot. I'm not discrediting the three-pointer at all. I know I can shoot it. I just don't. Kevin?
And three-pointers certainly on the rise. We'll see if he sticks to his guns. D.A., thank you. It'll be the Heat off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Toronto right now, Jordan in at shooting guard. Also Lowry out there. DeRozan out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Heat on D. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
When you're playing that type of defense, talking is key, and they did a superb job of doing that.
Inside, Barlow, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Now here's Jordan. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible. At the moment, he's averaging nearly 33 points a game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Just talk that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Heat have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he sinks the second. Here's Lowry. He had 31 points in the win against Charlotte.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Dragic. Feeds to Whiteside. Back to Dragic. And Jordan sends it back. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Can't cash in from the high post. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Winslow dishes to Dragic. Here's Barlow. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Looking forward to seeing these two franchises square off in what should be a thrilling first game.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Left side, Jordan. The pass to DeRozan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in blocks, and of course he's second in the league rebounds per game. His work ethic on the glass, unmatched.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat. Dragic gets the bucket.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And DeRozan kicks to Jordan. Back to DeRozan. Toronto working the ball around now. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Got that one up quick. 5 points in the game. Jordan up top. Richardson covering. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Moving it up. A pull-up. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And a wide open look for Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 7 points for Jordan.
Kyle Lowry with great vision and court awareness on that play. What a pass.
Right side, the pass to Richardson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Dragic dishes to Richardson. Outside Bosch. Here's Barlow. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 4. Jordan kicks to Lowry. And too long on the shot. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Withey's checked in for Whiteside. Doug McDermott comes in for Chris Bosh. And Hield subbed in for Goran Dragic. Raptors also changing it up. Zach Randolph is checked in for Poeltl. Norman Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Livingston in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Richardson. There's a screen. Here's Barlow. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He's got 7.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Heat lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now it's a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
It's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
What heart and desire thus far. Really incredible nose for the ball so far in this one.
Doug McDermott is out there with Withey. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Hield in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now Richardson coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. That one drops for him.
I have no clue how he got that shot to fall, but I'm sure he'll take it.
Jordan with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Powell, the pass to Jordan. Back to Powell. Jordan against Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. Livingston dishes to Jordan. With the shot. Livingston no luck. The Heat with the lead. Winslow kicks to Hield. Jordan with the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hield kicks to McDermott. He feeds it to Winslow. The dish now to Dragic. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
Outside Green. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. It's stolen by Livingston. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. McDermott with the screen for Dragic. Here's Hield. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Toronto. They're on an 11-2 run, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. So both teams making some changes here. The Heat trail by 5. Dragic kicks to Bosh. Looking for Dragic, and he gets it there. The layup missed.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. Two great competitors. Defense took it.
Down low. Got a piece of it. Pass to DeRozan. And it's off the back rim. No good.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one at the line is good. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Toronto. Kyle Lowry comes in for Sean Livingston. Heat have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Good ball movement here by Miami. Bosh, the screen. Here's Barlow. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 7. Lowry kicks to Jordan. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Miami the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for it. Here's Barlow. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he makes that one.
He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
In this situation, I think it's a must. That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. To the left side wing. Barlow. No good with the triple.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
No good from Jordan.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
I think you're right, but so often we see teams who aren't thinking about it.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
From deep three-point range, got it off in time, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Raptors out in front as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Chris Bosh. Chris, you're down at the half. How do you turn things around in the second half?
Good teams find a way to win. We know we've gotten off to a slow start defensively. We're going to pick that up, but we're going to figure it out.
Well, thanks very much. We'll see what happens in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Nice work, but we can still improve. Take a seat. We're letting one guy look like a world beater out there. He is really causing problems for us from the outside. So I want bodies on him constantly. No space. We're going to smother him out there. Let's do this, gentlemen. Let's get this W.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
He knew he could have his way with this team, and so far, he's dominated them.
Raptors leading by 7. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Jordan, he's in at shooting guard. Also Lowry out there. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Here's Barlow. And it's off from three-point range. The Raptors shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. DeRozan dishes to Jordan. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Jordan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Raptors. The Heat trail by 9. There's the feed to Dragic. Now here's Winslow. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. DeRozan on the wing. Back to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Great heads-up look there from DeRozan to get his teammate an easy basket.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Well, that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more.
He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Jeff Withy, he's checked in for the Heat. Josh Richardson comes in for Goran Dragic. And the Raptors also making a change. Powell's checked in. Here's Withy. It's deflected. Jordan up top. He has 30. Right wing puts up a three, and he's good on the three ball. He's got 12.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Right side Lowry. Back to Jordan. Outside for Lowry. And stolen by Richardson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And they're running. Here's Barlow. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Jordan kicks to Lowry. And stolen by Richardson. 13 feet away. And he comes up with the deuce.
He's been very decisive, very accurate shooting the basketball. Extremely productive quarter so far.
That's tipped. Stolen by Winslow. To the middle. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
They needed a run desperately. And boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have that same energy level to keep this up.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Whiteside, a screen on Jordan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on it.
Likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now. Rush, there's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Livingston passes to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Miami. They're on an 11-2 run. Hield can't hit. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pirtle kicks to Jordan. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Powell with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot's good.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Right side Bosh. Down low. Here's Hield, and it's blocked by Jordan.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best.
Oh!
Goodness.
Terrific.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He kicks it to Adams. Back to Jordan. They set the pick. The rebound by Hield. Poked away. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Toronto ahead. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the hunt.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running with.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Chris Bosh is out there with Doug McDermott. Then it's Heel. Then it's Winslow. And it's Dragic in at the one. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. The Heat trail by 3. Right side a screen. Hield. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Buddy Hield.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Here's Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. No good on the free throw. And Miami making a change here. Good on the second free throw.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And here's Dragic. Here's Barlow. And the Heat, another 3.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Steven Adams.
Love how DeRozan has grown as a player, as a leader of this team. And he's done a great job learning how to get to the line more frequently.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Here's Jordan. Some solid defense from Bosh. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Barlow guarded by Jordan. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto trailing. It's tipped. Lowry kicks to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Barlow guarded by Jordan. Here's Barlow. Toronto grabs the miss.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Jordan, kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Jordan. Picked away. Outside Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Barlow. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt, that could be a gigantic swing in momentum, given how that sequence developed.
Lowry dishes to Randolph. Down low, another steal. Barlow, guarded by Jordan. Barlow, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Outside DeRozan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
The way he threw that pass with such ease on the run, that was a thing of beauty.
Here's Dragic. Bosh, the screen. Here's Barlow. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game.
When you have a reliable floater like that, it can be absolutely lethal.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Miami called for the foul. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's Barlow. That 3 off the mark. Raptors shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And DeRozan kicks to Jordan. Inside. Here's Bosch. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Here's Jordan.
Yes. What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
You know I love that crunch time. This is where the big-time players are made.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Jordan. So the wing on the left. Here's Lowry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barlow. And again, it's the Heat missing.
The thing about setting screens, you have to be willing to sacrifice your body. It can't be half-hearted.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
All right, box out, box out. Go ahead, crash the boards. First, make sure you get back, okay?
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
All those crunches, X.
And the Heat call time here. They're,
Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort.
Fourth is what you take.
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make or break situation.